Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining me today for our webinar regarding Junxure Desktop and Junxure Cloud integration for Laserfiche. My name is Chris Anderson, and I am an account manager here at Cities Digital. As we review the Junxure integration today, feel free to send any questions you have through the chat feature. This webinar is being recorded and will be available for streaming or download shortly after our discussion concludes. Today, I will be touching on a few key points before transitioning into our live demonstration. I will briefly discuss the Junxure CRM itself, why your firm should integrate Junxure with Laserfiche, and from there, I will dive deeper into the functionality of both Junxure Desktop and Junxure Cloud integration. And finally, we'll conclude with a brief live demonstration of the software. I assume most of you who have joined us already know what Junxure is. However, I'm going to briefly touch on it for those of you who may be less familiar. Junxure is a CRM solution created exclusively for financial advisors based on the needs and experiences of financial advisors, with an offering of both on-premise and cloud solutions. Junxure is one of the top industry providers of CRM technology with over 16 years of experience, and they have been a long-standing partner of both Laserfiche and Cities Digital. You may be wondering, why should we integrate our Junxure CRM with Laserfiche? Well, besides that it is convenient and easy to use, I'm happy to tell you. The Cities Digital Junxure integration for Laserfiche links client records from Junxure to client folders within Laserfiche. This integration features a Documents tab or an iframe within the Junxure interface. This allows advisors to view all corresponding documentation for a specified client account from Laserfiche without the need to log into another software application. Laserfiche acts as a replacement for document storage on your J drive or P drive or similar Junxure backend network storage area. This aids in improved compliance, as well as easily facilitates audits and ensures your documents remain secure and easily retrieved through use of granular access and security rights included with the basic Laserfiche functionality. Even a process as simple as converting a prospect to a client is streamlined to require minimal data entry by the end user, as it will automatically create the appropriate file structure and associated subfolders simply by creating the entity in your Junxure CRM. These are just a few of the reasons why your firm would want to integrate your Junxure CRM with Laserfiche. As mentioned, Junxure offers two separate CRM platforms, Junxure Desktop and Junxure Cloud. Cities Digital has strategically partnered with Junxure to offer a Laserfiche integration for both. Though the differences in functionality are few, the cosmetics and platform for interaction with Laserfiche do vary when comparing Junxure Desktop to Junxure Cloud. Let's review. Junxure Desktop is an on-premise solution which is installed on a workstation or terminal server environment. The Junxure Desktop integration utilizes a Documents tab. This Documents tab allows you to view all of the Laserfiche files associated with the client record you are viewing directly from the Junxure interface. For those of you familiar with earlier versions of our Junxure integration, the Documents tab effectively removes the dependency on the unfettered fiche connection, allowing for a more seamless transition. When the integration is configured, Laserfiche utilizes unique identifiers from the Junxure entity and assigns it to the particular client files and folders within the Laserfiche repository. This is how the integration associates documents to accounts within your Junxure CRM. Think back to when I mentioned your transition from prospect to client. Unique identifiers are a key component in many automation tasks, including the time-saving efficiencies of automated client file creation. Let's say that again. With the Junxure Desktop integration for Laserfiche, every time you create a new account, your standard file structure is also created automatically within Laserfiche. Just imagine all of your time savings. Some additional features available for the Junxure Desktop interaction with Laserfiche are the ability to search client files within your repository directly from within Junxure. using the drop-down menu that you see here, and the ability to scan or import documents directly to Laserfiche from within Junxure, accomplished through use of the same drop-down menu. Junxure users can interact with documents that are part of pre-configured Laserfiche workflows, all while never leaving the Junxure interface. While easily accessing files through our Cities Digital Junxure desktop integration, you will have peace of mind knowing that your documents are securely stored and protected within your Laserfiche repository. Now let's review the Junxure Cloud integration that we offer. This is a web-based platform that provides access to Laserfiche documents through use of an iframe, which is embedded into the Junxure Cloud interface. The iframe acts as a window into your Laserfiche system, allowing you the same benefit of viewing documents which are stored within Laserfiche directly through use of Junxure. The Junxure Cloud integration interacts with Laserfiche in a similar manner to the Junxure desktop integration, as both require the use of unique identifiers to connect the data between Laserfiche and Junxure. Additionally, both integrations allow the same ease of access to your files stored in Laserfiche, along with being able to configure and update document names, metadata fields, and filing locations. With Junxure Cloud, you will need to refresh the web page containing the iframe for these changes to appear. Those of you considering this particular integration may be concerned about security, as I know the phrase web-based may raise some eyebrows. Of course, for yours and your client's security, secure socket layer encryption for all session traffic ensures your information is secure and compliant at all times when transmitted to and from external sources. An added benefit of Junxure Cloud is a reduction in IT overhead. As we all know, maintaining a server environment has the potential to be frustrating and costly, and having a web-based CRM eliminates those costs and concerns. With the implementation of either our Junxure desktop or Junxure Cloud integration, you will find that the integration becomes the nervous system of your organization and greatly improves your potential for streamlining a multitude of business processes while ensuring security. Let's move on to the live demonstration. Remember our prospect to client process, the one in which you have to manually create file structures for all of your clients? Well, that is a thing of the past, and I am more than happy to show you why. Here we see an interface many of you may be familiar with. This is our Junxure desktop homepage. Let's quickly take a detour and have a look at our Laserfiche repository. I am currently logged in as Mary Doe, one of our 2 advisors here at our imaginary firm. As you can see, she has a number of clients already in her Laserfiche system. However, Chris Anderson has just reached out to Mary with a signed contract, and it's time to add him to the list. Let's begin by creating a new contact here in Junxure. You will be faced with a number of dialog boxes. Simply enter all of the required information, as I am doing now. For the purposes of this demonstration, not all of these fields will be filled or required. We will enter our new client's first and last name, preferred communication method, and we will indicate who the owner of this record is. Additionally, we will now enter how we initiated contact with our client, who their advisor will be, and the date that the contract was signed. Once we have entered all of our information, we are routed to the client account page. Now that we have successfully created our entity in Junxure, there is one final step. Initiating a search via the Laserfiche drop-down menu in your CRM will yield some very satisfying results. Simply choose the affirmative when asked if you'd like to create the folder for the client. And here you will see your contact viewer pane. Now, let's take a step back and look to our Laserfiche repository. With a simple refresh of the root file, you will see that Christopher Anderson, as well as all of the associated subfolders, have been automatically created within your repository. Of course, nobody wants to go back and forth between multiple windows, and we still have to place Chris's contract into Laserfiche. Well, let's do that now. We already have Junxure open, and we are in Chris's account page. So let's just drag our newly signed contract to Chris's client file directly through Junxure. You simply click the drop-down menu, open your contact pane via the search action, or select the Add File to Laserfiche option. Today we are going to drag and drop, so we're going to select the search option. Open the subfolders, minimize your windows. You are able to drag and drop documents directly into whichever subfolder you like. And here you will see the document has been added to Laserfiche and your Junxure interface. Now you have seen the integration in action, easily populating folders in Laserfiche for you automatically, reducing your need for duplicate efforts in multiple systems. Think of all the time you will save, not to mention the reduction in user error. I would like to thank you all for joining me this afternoon, and I do hope all of you enjoy your weekend.